Hey everyone, Colin once again, and welcome back to the next episode review of Ningen Fusion, episode 10. I'm sorry, 11. Distracted with this little stick. My little hair here thing is sticking up here. Got distracted, but episode 11 of Ningen Fusion, which I gotta say this went very dark right away. I mean. Well, automatically opens up with Nick fighting with the Steppin' Man, right? But upon realizing, which I already said before, like last week, who the Steppin' Man is, it turns out we're right. But I wasn't surprised though, because I probably had a hunch that that's probably who it was. And it was that priest, the man of that garbage alley, Nalgava. It was the guy's name. And so he was the one responsible for behind the kidnappings of those kids. Now this went dark. What happened here was like the darkest I've seen in anime. I would say recently, not of all time. No, but just recent though. This was very dark because first of all with Zem, this is one between with him and Nalgava and Zem. First with the guy, why he was doing this, because of course how the girl, the body of that girl they examined before, she died from some from disease. It's called like yellow demon syndrome or yellow demon disease, something like that, right? Apparently it's kind of like an STD. Because how they get it, it was like from intimately transmitted, right? Intimately, get what I mean? And the guy had a daughter. He had a daughter, and she got that disease, and she died from it. And first of all, that kind of like broke him. And and what was dark about this is that he wanted to find a cure for this disease, right? Alright, he had good intentions, right? But the thing is, though, why he was kidnapping other kids, because he was using them as test subjects. He gave those kids that disease so that he could find a cure for it. And I'm like, damn, that is pretty dark, I would say. You know, the reason why he's kidnapping children. He's given them this disease so that he can find the cure for this disease. I'm like, damn. That was my reaction when I heard that. And the thing is, though, to him, they were just random kids, right? But what Zem, or what Nick was telling them, that they're not just random kids, because they had families, because they disappear and not where they go, and when they bring the bodies back, the parents were crying, even the rest of the villagers were crying, you know. So they were just not random kids. They were lost loved ones that family were gonna miss now. They were crying. So, but with Zem, you know, because this guy, Nalgava, he was more like Zem. He was more like Zem because he had talked about this disease and people didn't believe him, right? To me, it was his false accusations. So we kind of saw him like he was in Zem's shoes, right? Because remember the false accusations, because that girl ruined his life, right? And with this guy here, no one believed him about this, and he was kind of like broken up too, right? So because he didn't want to lose, since he lost his daughter, so he decided to he thought he was doing the right thing, but actually he was not, because yeah, he had good intentions though, but the thing is, though, what he was doing was absolutely wrong. I mean, he was just taking other kids, and he was deliberately giving them this disease, and wished to find a cure, but things that they were dying. So that was very dark, I would say. Probably like one of the darkest moments I've seen in recent anime. and that's just messed up though. So, and then like out of nowhere, this figure called White Mask, you know, but first shoots at the guy at Nalgava, you know, tosses both Tiana, Corinne, tosses them, and like I said, he's a new character that's came out of nowhere, but we don't know nothing. We don't know little about him, and Zem's like, you know, just let him die anyway because you're all gonna die anyway. And then Olivia, she shows up, kicks some butt. She kicks some butt, does some like high speed moves, and then even though no matter how much you damage him, you know, like you hit him in the face, right? This mask, whatever, it heals up. And it shows also with Olivia, because which you find out, like with the sword of power bonds, right? Our guy who turns into that sword, right? Well, it turns out that Olivia, she's actually a weapon herself. She's actually a sword that is kind of another type of sword, kind of like what power bond sword is, though. But she's a different type, right? She's a reporter, adventurer, and she's also a weapon herself. And then when Nick and Zem, now they do the union now together. They shout union, and then they both merge into as this one warrior. Which now I see, now we got the whole complete union, because Nick was able to forge with first with Curran, then with Tiana, and then now with Zem. Which that was cool. It's cool to see. Which was cool to see, right? And which I like. I like the look of the designs and how they all came to be. Like how they were just, you know, you say unionized, right? Or fusion, you know, polymerization, right? But with such a incredible power though, but they hit him again, but it doesn't defeat him. But so the guy admits defeat though, but he just goes and gets away. And which causes this big explosion. So, and the guy Nalgava, he's in the rubble, but the guy's not gonna make it. So, because he has that disease himself, so he's not gonna make it either way. So, but with Zem, he's been very upset. He's been upset about this though, but he has no choice because they told him that the building's gonna collapse any minute though, so they have no choice but to leave him. But he said he'll see his daughter soon. So, and so the rest of the building collapses, and you know, Zem, you know, you feel bad for Zem, you know, because first of all, the guy we saw, like the guy said, he was kind of like him, but you know, he just tired of being so sad all the time though. But what he did was like the right thing and all that. But they think they got this case is over and done with though. But the thing is that now they have to deal with that white mask guy now. And now they want Olivia wants to join the party with them. So, but the thing is that now we got one episode left though, because now we have this new character that we don't know nothing about. This kind of a big mystery man, you could say. With one episode left though, I don't know how they're gonna. There has to be more on that source, because I never read the manga, right? Because after when the last episode comes out, I'll have to go out and get the whole manga series now. Because leaving on episode 12 is not really gonna get more on that guy, right? Because if that's the case, though, they have to have room for a second season. Because first of all, I enjoy the show. I would like to have a second season. Because the show, when I first saw it though, was okay. And then over time it grew. It's been growing on me. It grew and grown on me, right? And I'm to the point I really highly enjoy the show. And with the one episode left, and with that new guy, that new character that just came in out of nowhere, I don't think I had to fit that in one episode though. There has to be more material, you can say, to continue on with the story though. But if that's the case, I would like to see a second season. But I don't know what we'll have to see on that though. But because this has been a real a joy to watch because it's a good blend of mixtures of everything this series has. It's a mixture of like a western, even makes a little modern time era. A little it kind of throws in a little different things a lot of times in every episode. Which it was nice to see. And really, I enjoy the characters as well, and yeah, but a lot of people say that some of the production is not great, but the thing is, it doesn't bother me though because I enjoy the characters and the story, and like some of the humor and some of the very sad moments with these characters you feel sorry for. I mean, I think it's been a real joy to watch, and I really do enjoy the show. I mean, Reincarnated as a Sword, that's getting a second season. I know Spy Family is getting the second season, which I'm looking forward to. Devil's a Part-Timer is getting a third season, which I'm looking forward to. And but I look forward to seeing if this gets a second season. I'll look forward to it. And of course, my Dress Up Darling is getting a second season, which I'm looking forward to as well. So if this gets a second season, cool. I'm all for it. But if it ends up with just one episode, especially if it leaves it with a cliffhanger like that, though, but it's like, man, I hate when they do, because there's plenty of animes that left on cliffhangers that doesn't get answered. I just hate when they do that, because it makes you want to, I know that's what the manga is, though, but still, as a series, though, when they don't have an additional season, and they just end in a cliffhanger, wondering what's happened next, though, that never comes up of it. Yeah, that's kind of somewhat annoying. It's like, oh, you leave us on a cliffhanger like that, if we just don't know what happens next, But yeah. But episode 11, I really did enjoy it. Like I said, I think it's one of the best episodes I've seen once again. Because the past few ones, they say, oh, this is the best episode, and this is the best episode. I think this one is the best one I've seen now, because that whole dark moment with the priest, what he did to those kids, that was as dark as hell, right? That was a very messed up, dark moment. I was like, damn. But yeah. But it was nice to see, now we got to see Nick and Zem fuse together, union. And now Olivia has joined the group, and on the hunt to hunt this new character, this white mask guy. So yeah, but I hope, if episode 12 ends on a cliffhanger, though, there has to have a second season for it. But if so, then it's going to leave it on a cliffhanger, and leave our imaginations to wonder what happens. But we'll see, though, because next week will be the last episode. We'll see on that, though. But thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode review of Toma-chan as a Girl, and we'll see you next time.